So welcome back to the channel with me, Poison Smurf. Today we've got an absolutely fantastic video for you guys. If you enjoy it, do remember to hit that thumbs up. It really does help us over here at the channel. Any questions, drop them in the box below. We do try and get back to everybody. If you haven't done so already, maybe think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the notification bell to be notified of any future videos. Watching our videos all the way to the end really is the best way to support the channel. If you do want to go that extra step, check out our official merchandise in the description below. So today we actually have a fan request. Mr. Henry Sutton emailed the show saying, "Smurf, as there's not a lot going on in the game right now, I want to dip my toes into PvP. What's the best build I can put together nice and quick to be competitive and get into the mix? I only have a DPS build and a skill damage build. What can you do for me?" Well, don't worry Henry, we've got you. So when it comes to specializations, you're kind of stuck with two choices. First off, you can do what a lot of people do, is you can run Gunner. So why do people like to run Gunner? Well, of course, it's for the extra 5% rate of fire every time we get a kill. On top of that, armor kits give us 100% armor and 30% bonus armor. Of course, we also get the foam grenade, which PvP people absolutely hate. And obviously we've got the 10% armor on kill. So if you want that extra bit of survivability, this will be the specialization for you. Now myself personally, I prefer a little bit of extra DPS, so I like to go with the firewall. Now why do I do that? Obviously it's for the striker shield. The armor kit also gives us 200% armor and 200% health, but of course we also get the 10% crit hit damage under barrel mod for one of our main weapons. On top of this, our striker shield also gets bonuses. It gets 8% shield health mods, gets 8% active regen mods, and of course we get that 11% damage to extra enemies in front of us. So moving down to weapons, I'm running our favourite Lady Death. This one's got 86.2 base damage, 900 RPM, 32 in the mag. This one's rolled 15% SMG damage, 21% crit hit chance, 6% damage to armor, and of course the breathe fire talent. So as we move around, we generate 4 stacks a second. If we're actually sprinting, we can get that right up to 8 stacks a second, capping at 32. Now these 32 stacks, they give us extra 75% amplified damage for every shot landed. On top of that, every time we get a kill, we also get an extra 20% movement speed for 10 seconds. Now this can be really handy when you're moving around and trying to obviously combat roll and dodge other players. As far as our secondary weapons concerned, we've gone with a FAL. As you can see, this one's got 111.3k base damage, 650 RPM with 40 in the mag. This one has got quite bad rolls. It's only 12.3 weapon damage, 12% health damage, 6% damage to armor, with of course the talent in sync. Every time we hit an enemy, we gain an extra 15% skill damage. Deploying or using a skill gives us an extra 15% weapon damage. If we can proc them both at the same time, then we get an extra 30% skill damage and 30% weapon damage. As far as our pistol is concerned, we've gone with the TDI card custom. This one's got 199.9 base damage, 310 RPM, 18 in the magazine, and this one's rolled 15% weapon damage and of course an extra skill tier, with again in sync. So going down to the build, we're going to start off with the mask. As you can see, we've gone with our Coyote's mask. This one's got 15% weapon damage, 6% crit hit chance, 12% crit hit damage, with a 12% crit hit damage mod, with of course the talent Pack Instincts. 0 to 15 meters gain an extra 25% crit hit damage, 15 to 25 meters will get us an extra 10% crit hit chance and 10% crit hit damage. Any targets over 25 meters will of course give us 25% crit hit chance. Now as we're going to be doing a running gun close quarters, we're going to mainly be getting the 0 to 15 meters bonus of 25% crit hit damage. Moving down to the chest, we've gone with a Sokolov chest. Obviously we're going to get an extra 10% SMG bonus from the brand set. This one's rolled 15% weapon damage, 6% crit hit chance, 12% crit hit damage, with a 12% crit hit damage mod, with of course the talent Intimidate. Providing you have bonus armor and within 10 meters of an enemy, gain an extra 35% amplified damage. This is obviously best in slot when it comes to any kind of DPS that you want for any kind of PvP build. Moving down to the holster, we've gone with our first piece of Walker Harris. As you can see with this, we're running a 2-piece, so we will be getting the 2-piece bonus of 5% extra weapon damage and 5% extra damage to armor. This one is rolled 12.3 weapon damage, 7% headshot damage, 12% crit hit damage. Now the weapon damage is a little bit low on this, The reason we've gone with headshot damage is there we've already hit the crit hit chance mark, so you can afford to roll that off, or you can roll that with something else if you prefer. Moving across to the knees, we've gone with our Overlord, named Fox's Prayers. Obviously we're going to get 10% rifle damage bonus with that, which isn't really going to help us. But of course with that we're going to also get the 8% damage to targets out of cover, which obviously is again best in slot. This one's rolled with 170k armour and 10.9 crit damage. Moving up to the gloves, we've gone with the Petrov named gloves, the Contractors. Of course with that we're going to get an extra 10% LMG damage. Once again that's not going to help us on this build, but of course it also comes with the 8% damage to armour, again best in slot. And as you can see, this one again is rolled with 170k base armour and 5% crit chance. Moving up to the bag, it's our second piece of Walker Harris, and it's the named Walker Harris bag, the Matador. As you can see with this one we're getting 11% weapon damage, 6% crit chance, 12% crit hit damage, and this one's got an 11.8 crit hit damage mod. So as you can see we're missing a few stats there. Obviously a little bit more optimization, we can get this a little bit higher. But the main reason we're running this is of course for the talent Perfect Adrenaline Rush. Providing you within 10 meters of an enemy, gain 23% bonus armor, stacks up to 3 times for 5 seconds. So that's a massive 69% bonus armor we can get when we're around enemies. Of course, cooldown on that is only 5 seconds also, which is really helpful. Moving down to the skills, as you can see we're running the Striker Shield. Like we said earlier with this, we've got the 8% skill health mod, 8% active regen mod, 5% damage bonus per enemy. Main reason we're using this, like we said earlier, we're getting an additional 11% damage per enemy in front of us. On top of that, we're also running the Stinger Hive. You can change this out for something else if you prefer. If you wanted to, you could possibly run a Seeker Mine, maybe a Sticky Bomb, a Decoy, even a Jammer Pulse would work really here. Whatever you choose, guys. Just a quick note, guys, I didn't mention it earlier, but because we're running the Firewall specialization, don't forget to go across to your FAL, go across to your underbarrel attachment, and of course equip the 10% crit hit damage underbarrel mod that only comes with the Firewall specialization. Once again, it's best in slot, guys. So we'll take a quick look at the stats. As you can see, we're running 4 reds and 2 blues, giving us 1.1 million armor. Ideally, you'd like an extra blue on there just to give you that extra bit of survivability, but unfortunately I haven't managed to get a good RNG to get the pieces that I actually needed. But if we take a quick look at our stats here, as you can see our weapon damage is about 29k for the weapon damage, stats 60% crit hit chance, 144.7 crit hit damage, 77% headshot damage, with a whopping 90% damage to armor. Now trust me guys, give this a try, be aggressive with it, make sure you run and gun and make sure you get up close, keep them stacks going on your Lady Death and you will literally burn through anything. So that's going to do it for today guys. Big thank you to everyone that made it to the end of the video. That really is the best way to support the channel. If you did enjoy it, remember to hit that thumbs up. Any questions, drop them in the box below. But until next time guys, stay safe, most importantly, keep on grinding.
Rogue agent killed. Rogue explosive Seeker Mine. Nearby rogue.
specialization supply drop has been claimed by the enemy. You don't have many reinforcements left. There are no more rogue reinforcements. Eliminate whoever's left.
Immediate medical assistance.